Hey Mo, we need to get an intro down for this channel, you know.
Yeah, but what are you thinking, Leigh?
Why not a rap over the top of it?
Don't be ridiculous. You sound like a northern M&M.
What the effing McJeffin are you on about, Aim? Look, listen to me. Yo, yo, yo. The Munch Bunch in the hoose, man.
Absolutely not.
Right, what you got in mind?
Let's just keep it simple.
I'm Leigh.
I'm Aim.
We're the Munch Bunch. Yo, hit the thumbs up and subscribe before I start rapping again.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another mukbang with Aim and Leigh. We are the Munch Bunch UK. What have we got on the menu today, Leigh?
Munch Bunch UK, Aim. We have food, lots of it. Fish and chip shop. We've got some fish. Big fish down here, as you can see.
This huge one there.
Big fish, not little fish. No cardboard box.
Yeah, this is battered cod.
Battered cod. Amo, what you got in your tray?
Alright, so let's just
Show it off.
be careful here. Mixed meat kebab, so I have, like, looks like chicken tandoori, not too much.
I'm not putting it on your side.
And doner kebab.
We have a battered sausage, which I've never tried before, so that'll be a first for me. Really? Yes.
Oh my God.
We have battered chips, which is a thing in the UK. Mushy peas.
Mush peas.
Pot of gravy. And I have a mixed kebab right here. Chicken and, was it doner meat?
But Leigh's is in a pit of bread.
Yeah, I like hers out of the bread, but I love mine in the bread. I'm a bread kind of guy. I've got some chilli sauce, which we'll whack on in a minute. Yeah, these are battered chips, guys. They're not very battered, unfortunately. You can get them a much more orange than this. It's a West Midlands thing, I believe.
That is good kebab.
Good gravy. Well, I'm saying it's good gravy. I've not tried it yet. So, we was going to do... That gravy, oh my God, that gravy's amazing.
Is it?
Yeah. Dip a chip, you don't dip a fork.
Oh yeah. That's
Dip a chip. That's what you do.
that tastes exactly like.
So, obviously everywhere, well, most places in the world, I guess, have gravy. We have good gravy. Yeah. Never tried a battered sausage, so that's going to be a first for me. I think I just said that, didn't I? You said, really? I said, yeah, really.
They are good mushy peas as well.
Well, today, we was going to do...
Well, no, we won't say it because we
won't
will
say
keep it a secret.
We was going to do something, which we didn't do.
Which we're going to do next weekend.
Because we found this chip shop and it's amazing. Hang on. We need to get ourselves a thumbnail, guys. Yeah, show your kebab meat, Emma. Actually, 5 second pause.
Are we done?
I don't know. If he looks good, he looks good. If he looks crap, you all know why. It was my fault. I want to break up some fish.
No, we're going to halve that first.
Well, I like the battered bit at the end. Let's pull the camera forward. Let's just go and zoom in a little bit now. I'll just pull you forward a bit, guys, so you can get a better idea of what... My fish just fell out of the batter. We're dipping batter.
I can't do it. You'll have to do it yourself. Halve that, please.
That's good fish as well. So, we've lived in this house, like, how many years? Got to be like 7 or 8 years, and we've never tried, in that time, this chip shop.
I have before.
Yeah, but in the time we've lived here, you haven't. What's going on with the lighting, man? It's so bad.
That is amazing balls.
It's really tasty, guys.
It's a nice thing for you when do it.
Sorry?
I want to halve it.
Pissed at me.
But you just took the end off that one. No, a bit more.
Well, I can't see where I'm going here, love. You know why? Because I'm at a funny angle. The angry angle. I'm very angry today. Do you know why I'm very angry, I'm?
Why?
Well, you kind of know, but you've probably forgotten because you never listen to anything I ever say. So I'm very angry today, guys. I'm very angry at the Chinese. Not the Chinese restaurant, obviously. Or Chinese people in general. They're just the ones who cook bats and rats. And I'm thinking about booking a flight over there when the flights become available again, just to kick off them. Not only have they shut down McDonald's around the world. How the hell is that even possible?
Look.
Oh no, I saw that before. I left it there. Not only have they shut down McDonald's, they shut down Greg's, the sausage roll company. That's amazing. They've shut down Subway. All of these were within walking distance. I see them every day. It's teasing me, guys. It's teasing me. It's doing me head in.
That's the least of my worries right now.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but when I'm hungry, I want a sausage roll and I can't get one. Who the hell was going to put a sausage roll in the oven? It's not
That's
the same.
the bird.
Yeah, there's a little bird outside, guys, and it keeps coming in our house.
No, I'm not lying. This bird, it keeps wanting to come in the house.
Get some kebab on there, girl. Well, I was saying... What was I saying? Yeah, China. I want to get over there, guys, because not only have they stopped me with my food, and you can stop huffing under your bloody breath. I'm allowed a little rant. I'm allowed a tangent if I want one. Not only have they stopped the food, my beer has now gone up in price 3 times in 2 weeks. It used to be $3.49. Now it's $3.99. Then $4.49. Now $4.99. What the hell's that all about? I had a little whinge at the lady service. I said, "Excuse me." I said, "It's gone up in price a little bit, hasn't it?" She says, "Yeah, it's due to the cash and carry. Basically, it's the Chinese pandemic which has stopped the world producing the beer I like." So, not very impressed.
No.
And Aim's alright. She still gets a bloody wine.
No, I'm a bit concerned about what the message I've just had.
Oh.
My ex-partner is in a situation where around him 5 people have died of it. Tia's dad. And his wife-to-be must be absolutely terrified.
Yeah.
This is a really good chip shop. Sorry?
You're actually sorry. This is really nice. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is. Like,
Way more options than the chip shop we normally go to.
it is beautiful. I'm going to say it is. I'm going to have to transfer my fish.
Oh.
Here.
In the last video, guys, if you bothered to watch it, hopefully you did. Not the last video, 2 videos ago. When we did our spaghetti and meatballs, I mentioned on that video that... Oh, let's move this back a little bit so you can see.
Do you want the gravy moved over there?
No, just want to show the food off as much as we can.
Oh no, I can move that.
I mentioned that I wanted to build an underground bunker. And I'm scoffed at the idea. She's like, "Don't be stupid, you idiot. You can't build anything." Well, I've been looking into it. I've been making plans. I've even drawn up a plan.
Right, okay then.
Okay, I'm about. I'm putting you on pause. Are we recording? I believe we are. Right, hey man. So, we've got a diagram. Look, I made plans.
Oh my goodness.
It's called Leigh and Aim's Underground Bunker. Very original. I've not included your mum and Tia because it all depends if they can afford the rent. Unfortunately, I've got to take you with me because you're my spouse. But your mum and Tia I'm not too sure about.
I like them.
Go. Do you want to tell people what's in our underground bunker? According to the diagram.
Okay, he's got a bed, a TV, a coffee stand, a bar, beer,
Yeah, that's where the beer stays.
a disco, a snooker table, a trampoline,
Hell yeah, you have a trampoline in your
a
underground
swimming
bunker.
pool, a shower, a toilet and a bookcase,
got-
McDonald's,
Yeah, but I'm building my own McDonald's in there.
and like a million toilet rolls.
Yeah, the reason these all in toilet rolls is I'm stocking up before we go under because once you go down, you don't come back. Which some women might wish that blokes were the same way, but
I have nothing to say about it. You just destroyed.
I'm sorry. But the point being, when we get in our bunker, we ain't coming back out anymore. So have you got any requests of what you'd like to be in our bunker apart from me?
Yeah, I'm the only in the bunker.
You can't let me build the bunker and then you don't go in the bunker. I don't get to go in the bunker. I'm going to start looking this week at materials.
Oh, he's not really going to do this, guys.
Look, if I can build, I'll put up on Instagram what I did. That garden I did. That was amazing. This garden, guys, is the size of a football field. Yeah. And I transformed it from being a shit football field, me and my mate at the time, to it looking like fantastic.
It was brilliant.
I can't take all the credit, and he can't either, because Aim's dad actually helped us lay the turf at the end. It just looked fantastic.
My dad's kind of like the jack of all trades, isn't he?
Yeah, but his name's not Jack.
No.
Well, this is a ham.
Not a lot of food, man.
I can't believe how good it tastes. I'm not a fish kind of guy.
Those mushy peas are like amazing.
Don't do peas.
Don't do beans.
Nope. I really don't.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, what?
I've been reading some of your... What's the matter?
Nothing. Sensitive too.
I've been reading some of your pets.
You need to explain what you mean now, because some people are...
Can you get the comments up so I can tell them?
I'm not really. I haven't got my phone on me. I
Yeah,
can't.
what's there? What there?
My phone is dead in the water, I'm out. I literally... 0%. And my tablet is over there. Basically, guys, you know who you are. Oh.
I'm going to read some of the names out of the pets.
Okay. Amo is giving your pet a shout out. Pet Amo.
I can't remember which video it's on now.
Who's on the spaghetti and meatballs?
Alright.
Oh, look at that for a chip. Woo, 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 woo. Big old chip, baby.
Yeah, he's not really building an underground bunker, by the way.
I am. Well, how do you know I'm going to do my life?
Because I'm not allowing you to.
You might not be here much longer, love, if you carry on the way you are.
Not.
Soon can be arranged. Fish.
Okay, so first of all, I want to give a shout out to English Eats, who has 2 cats called Night Sky and White. And from the sound of it, letting kids choose the names of his pets. Oh, I love his cats on his videos. They're so cute.
If any of you got any exotic animals, somebody had a bearded dragon. That's pretty exotic.
I'm finding that out now.
I had a worm farm when I was a kid. I used to collect worms all the time. So
Yeah,
eventually they bought me a farm. Not a real farm, not with cows and pigs and sheep and donkeys and stuff on, but it's like a farm. You put worms in it and soil, and then just sort of watch them until they don't really interest you much anymore.
Okay, so no, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this correctly. Is it Gina Bobadilla? You have 2 cats, Chance and Jacoby. Is that right? Jacoby.
Yep.
Oh, and lovely from Portland, Oregon. Hello, all the way from Portland, Oregon. Okay, and
Yeah, a friend from Portland, Oregon, living over here in Wolverhampton. Don't we?
And Yvette Fogarty. Hello.
Oh.
Oh, thank you as well for wishing me to get better. I'm a little bit there, hopefully.
Eat more food, you'll feel better.
Little boy. Okay, so you have 2 chinchillas, Chi Chi and little baby girl, a little blue. Is that a name?
I
Chi
can't
and
read
my
your
little
phone.
blue
It's
baby girl
nearly
chinchilla.
dead.
Oh, Chanel, I love that. Oh yeah, I think
Chi and Chanel, yeah, that's the ones.
I think animals really do make you feel like happy, like they really give you comfort, don't they?
Animals are amazing, unless you look after them, which I did when I was younger.
He did actually.
I worked at like an animal sanctuary, dogs, cats, goats.
Do you know what you like with the goats?
Yeah, goats, pigs.
They're naughty goats, are.
With a potbelly pig. Try getting a potbelly pig to shift when you want to clean out his bed. He don't want to move. Potbelly pig like, piss off, man. Who the hell are you trying to get out of bed? He's like 4 in the afternoon. Like, mate, I've got to clean up. I want to go home. It's like, hey, get out of my bed. Bring me some straw. I was like,
Did they not want to get out of the bed?
No, it was 2 potbelly pigs we had there. And we had to lift them up between me and this lad called Dan. You ever try lifting any normal pig up? Let alone a potbelly pig. This is like humongous. And one day, I shouldn't laugh, it's terrible, guys.
I'm trying to find the one with the bearded dragon.
Will you find that? Is there a Lewis, I think his name was. I think your name is Lewis. If your name is Lewis, well done, I got it right. Whew. So, I worked at the animal sanctuary. This lady, I think she'd lost her mum or a nan, or a relative anyway, and brought a cat in. Now my boss said to me, Leigh, being a nice little gentleman, will you go and home the cat.
Got it.
Alright.
Carry on,
No,
sorry.
go on.
And hello, Lewis. You've got a cat called Bear, 2 dogs. One of them is called Max. The other is called Coco.
Wow.
And a bearded dragon called Jimmy. And that is fantastic. And also, as well, guys, just to say thank you all for all your kind and lovely messages about, like, when I opened up about my mental health. I can see that quite a few of you have similar situations. And thank you for giving Leigh some love about, obviously, what he told you about when he was younger.
I swear to effing God, if you have grease on your fingers, just put on my white t-shirt.
Look!
It's alright then.
I'm just saying something kind to me, but thank you for all your lovely messages about, like, our mental health and you know, and like I said, hit us up in our DMs if you ever need us. We're always here. And I just wanted to say, you know, keep talking at this time.
Follow us on Instagram for funny clips of me dancing in the garden.
Like a Hellcat.
As I uploaded yesterday.
Yeah, because you used to make your goats out, they're naughty.
Goat? No, not the goats, it's cats. So, my boss said, Leigh, go and be a gentleman, put the cat in its new, like, cattery. It's a cattery, it's the big place where all the cats stay. In its pen, basically.
Like a dog kennel, but cat kennel.
Smaller than a dog kennel, because it's for cats. Some of them cats are crazy. There's this one called something. I think she was called Kirsty or something. I don't know, it was a crazy cat. And you couldn't go in, because as soon as you open the door, she'd jump onto the roof and jump on your head. I'm not even kidding you.
Really?
She scared the bejesus out of me, this cat did.
Cat's so
I nearly took out a bloody ASBO on it, or a restraining order, just to get away from the bloody thing. So, anyways, take this cat around. It's a lovely little cat. When it was in, not that one, this other one. This cat was lovely when it was in the pen, when it was in its cat box.
Who, the nutcase cat? Or
No, this was a cat I just met. I think his name was like Dorothy or something. I don't know what it is, I'm just calling it Dorothy. So I said, take Dorothy to Oz. I was like, great, I'll take her around to the cattery place. To Oz. I got the cat in there. Didn't think anything of it. Forgot to shut the door behind me. Thought the cat's calm, okay. It's like, oh, hello, little catty. Hello. Stroking the cat's head. Turned around to get some bedding, to put the bedding down for the cat, so it'd be nice and cosy, and have some water and stuff. And bear in mind, the lady who brought it in, whose relative had died, is in reception. I've got to walk past reception from the cattery. 2 minutes later, my boss and this woman just see me go, phew, fly past like Usain Bolt's twin brother. Obviously of a different, you know, orientation, but still like Usain Bolt the way I was running. I legged it past that window like I don't know what. Shot over the fields. I haven't run so fast in my bloody life. Basically what had happened, guys, I was getting some bedding. The cat saw it as a chance to break out, like to escape from Alcatraz. Damn right he did. He did how it broke out. The cat broke out of the pen, and the lady's just there like, what? Why is he running? I thought, oh God. I chased this cat for a good 10 minutes, and I got into a field and lost it. And
you didn't.
I sat there for like 2 hours in this field, feeling terrible. Like not daring to go back because I didn't want to face the boss or the lady.
You didn't tell me you've lost a cat.
I lost the cat. I didn't mean to. I felt awful, like proper bad. Maybe when I got back, because Steve, like my boss, I'm so sorry, mate. I feel dreadful. I felt awful. I was ready to cry because I was like 17. I was like, I've just lost a lady's cat and the nun died last week. Or whatever relative was to her. My boss said, Leigh, do you honestly think we haven't all lost a cat or two? I lost something worse than a cat the one time. I lost a goat. A goat's a bit bigger than a cat. And the goats just used to let themselves out their little field and climb over the fence, wander off down the lanes. Try moving a goat when you don't want to move. They're worse than a potbelly pig. Ooh. Try cleaning a goat's arse, that's the point.
No. You're not going to do that. No, sorry. Sorry. Oh, anybody else like munchies?
Not me. Look at that.
This is first time Leigh tried a battered sausage.
I was going to get a Savoy, but I don't know the first thing about it. I don't like the colour. It puts me off a bit.
I'm not keen.
She said, I don't know what a Savoy is.
No, I
don't think I like it.
I don't like them.
I said, I don't want to waste money on food we're not sure about, so we'll just stick with a battered sausage.
You'll like that.
I swear I don't need a mirror in front of me because I get food all over my mouth. That's alright. That's like a sausage in batter.
I feel like we only just started.
Barney.
No!
I want to give my dog a bit of fish.
No! You not
He's
you
having a
better
little
pay
bit
for
of
that.
fish.
They don't give him that. It's like that was like £7
That
fish.
was my fish. No, it wasn't £7 a bloody fish.
No,
It was
I bet-
£5 something a fish.
Don't do that.
I'll get you a cheaper fish than that. When I go to Morecambe next time, I'll catch you on.
No. This kebab meat is amazing. It's so long now. It's just ready.
So the beer's gone up, guys. McDonald's is shut, Greggs is shut, Subway shut, Domino's, I don't like Domino's, but at least it's appealing to look at. That's shut. All because people like bats and cats in funky countries. I swear to God, if they ever do it again. What gets me though, we don't even say about it, do we? That's the issue here. We don't actually say anything about it. When all this is said and done, what's the penalty going to be? I don't mean for Chinese people in the slightest. I mean for their government who allow these sort of actions and practices to go on. How the hell?
I can give a shit if I offend.
Somebody in China who feels it's necessary to cook a cat and a bat and a rat at the same time.
No, you keep saying that.
Well, it just sounds
But
funky.
can I just say, and I've got to repeat this as well. If it was England who done this, you won't be specifically talking about a specific type of person, like a Chinese man or woman.
What's that got to do with
It is-
cats and
what
bats?
what I'm saying is, because there's like, it's all different type of people as such.
Oh,
but
so
there
good.
it's mainly like just China, you know what I mean? Like,
You're not making no sense.
it's not very multicultural, is it there, China?
What's that got to do with the cats?
Nothing, let me just say. Like Leigh just said, it's not about Chinese people. People think that over there more so because, again, it's not very multicultural in the respect that Chinese people, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I don't know what you're banging on about, eh? What has that got to do with the fact that there's not people losing their
you
jobs?
said that you're not saying it about Chinese people. But if you said it about England, it wouldn't be like you'd say an Englishman. It wouldn't be like that, would it? But over there, they do a thing called the Yulin Meat Festival. And I don't care who I offend. I don't care if it was an house full of blooming whoever. It's just disgraceful. The way they do that with dogs. They put dogs into boiling hot oil.
No, no, all this shit. That's crazy.
That's just out of order. I mean, it's not even...
It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. What I'm getting at though is, what is the penalty? Who's going to foot the bill for all them poor people around the world who've lost their livings, lost their businesses?
Including Chinese people in there?
Yeah, or lost their families. You know, people have been like, there's a boxer in London, real proper professional boxer, up and coming, sort of like along the lines of Anthony Joshua. I mean, he lost his dad and his nan within 2 weeks of each other through this.
Oh, dude.
And like I said, who the hell's going to pay for all? How can you pay someone for? So you've lost somebody. We're going to pay X amount of money. Back in 9/11, pardon me, I heard this the other day. There was on about the cost of a human life, and they were saying, how do you calculate a human life? Because people do that. Like these, there are people when you say there's a tragedy on a plane. So there's a company or people who will add up what that person would have made in their life, what they contribute to the family.
And then it's like compensation.
Yeah, and then they'll sort out compensation package for the family who've lost somebody in a tragic circumstance. And during 9/11, it was as little as, I mean, bear in mind that some freaking idiots flew a plane into a building because they wanted to get the rocks off. They will give the families of each person who died like 225,000, I think it was. What the hell is that? It's a small bloody house in England somewhere for a life. So you're not going to see AMO ever again, but you get a house. Do you own a house? No, I've got my underground bunker. No bed.
I'm not exactly the best person, I don't think, to talk to about this. Because I really can't get on my soapbox. Because I'm a big animal lover and I don't believe in it. Don't get me wrong, I believe in the circle of life. I'm not a vegetarian, I'm eating chicken. But I think it's domesticated pets. Which, to me, I've, like you, always grown up with like eating beef, chicken, lamb.
I could not imagine hurting any animal. I can't even, if I went on the island, you know, like Bear Grylls pro on the island, I couldn't do the part where you have to catch and kill like a pig or something. I wouldn't be able to
There's
do
a
it.
lot of people who couldn't. But
I
you
can
don't
eat
have to
it.
be vegan to feel that way.
No, I mean, obviously we sound a bit silly.
And to the lovely vegan lady
Yep.
who has asked us to do some vegan... I know this probably is not appealing to you, love. I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, no, love. Oh, she's
Corn
from England.
chick.
No, it's alright. I was thinking she was from somewhere else. Thought you called her love, but she's from England.
But yes, is there any recommendations you have?
For amateurs who like their food and can cook at home. Because there's no vegan restaurants, I don't think, around here. Oh, there is. Oh, well, we'll order vegan then next time. Well, don't hold us like. Might be the time after next time.
I think I'd like to make something. I watched a lot of Mummy Tang from years ago. Some of her food looked amazing. I think I could easily turn vegan if I lived with her.
I could just keep eating this. I ain't kidding. It's so good.
It's a bit filling now.
No, but that's you. I've been out working all day. I'm hungry.
I think it's a bit...
No.
To go back to that point now, to finish it off. Like, you wouldn't believe it, would you, that just from one place in China, all around the world, people are just, unfortunately, sadly, heartbreakingly losing their lives.
Well, if I build my underground bunker big enough, we could maybe rent out some rooms in there to people for the next time.
I mean, it's like all the homeless people in there. They're getting to stay in the hotels and things like that, but it's just, it's scary for the people who haven't got a home or haven't got a family,
It's
who
like,
are on their own.
it's like I heard the other day, like, with the homeless people, like people who live on the street, obviously, is that we're all freaking out here, guys. Like, not so much now. That sounds bad. Like, there's still like 700 people died in the UK today. But we're not freaking out in the respect like, oh my God, where's the next toilet roll going to come from, Batman? No, we know where it is. We've got a shitload in the shed. And you can, the shops are pretty much stocked up now. We can't get deliveries still off from the shops. But that's
The
neither
shops
here nor
are
there.
starting to stabilise a bit now, aren't they, though?
Yeah, but in terms of delivery, it's still a nightmare. What I'm saying is, we're all freaking out. This is everyday life for so many thousands of homeless people.
Yeah.
Maybe more than thousands, hundreds of thousands in the UK and around the world. There are people in like poorer countries who have no access to toilet rolls. You're laughing because I tossed up a minute ago.
I'm sorry.
I didn't toss up, obviously.
Everything just dropped and just went off the scale.
Yeah. Okay, you know when you used to drop a clanger, like, that ain't going in the video. We dropped a clanger.
I didn't drop no
Basically,
clanger.
I ain't let
Hey,
one- I ain't
you
let
used to
one-
watch the clangers.
I remember the name. I didn't watch it though.
Did this sort of go, woo?
I don't know, because I wouldn't know if I'd watch it.
Or was that something on the moon?
Oh,
No, it was the clangers.
it was Neil Armstrong, wasn't it, on the moon? I never watched it. I told you in the past you spent way more time in the house than I did as a kid. I was out everywhere as a kid. Selling drugs at 7 years old. Buying women at 9 years old. It's a joke. I was just playing around with my mates, playing like track and field. Not track and field, tracking. You know, where you like draw arrows on the floor and say, go this way, and then go that way and all that stuff. Hide and seek. It was great. What's it about now? Oh yeah, the poor people, the homeless people, they live this life every day. This is nothing new to them. And they'd love to live in a house and be like, shit, where are we going to get our groceries from next week? Oh man, we've got no toilet rolls left. No, they live on the streets. They wash in public toilets, some of them.
Feels so bad.
They go to soup kitchens for their dinners and stuff like that, homeless shelters. If they're lucky enough, if they get to homeless shelter early enough, they get a bed for the night. If they don't get a bed for the night. They love this, not love this obviously, but that is their normal life. They would love what we're going through now in terms of having a house over their head.
And because I'm quite a I'm someone who's got a big heart, I have taken in, I'm not taking in a homeless person, but I have helped friends out who are in really, really bad situations and just been stabbed in the back, seriously. Several times now. It's horrible because I can't want to help people, but at the same time I've grew like a resistance to wearing my heart on my sleeve because it scares me to death of people hurting me again.
We had the one lad moving. Well, it happened once whilst I've been around, but amount of times.
Who I thought was a friend.
Lived with her for 3 years. So he like sort of had the back room anyways. Ames' mate did. I don't say names, no need to. But the first night he moved in, or the first night he came to visit, You hungry? He's like, yeah. We just made him a Sunday sodding dinner. He had about 7:30. Big dinner, all the trimmings. He said, I could really eat a double sausage and egg sandwich. This idiot went and made him one. He eats it, double egg and sausage. So 4 sausages, 2 eggs, between the bread, eats it. All right, no problem, that's your supper done. See you later, mate. 10 minutes later, after he's eating it, don't suppose you could make me another one, could you, Aim? It's like, eh? You what? What? I couldn't say anything because I don't expect the bloke. I was sitting there like, giving Aim the eyes, like, what the hell? She said,
nobody.
Shh, he's hungry. I was like, I bet he flipping he's coming here eating all my bloody sausage and eggs.
I did it as well, didn't I?
Yes, you did, because you're a bit of a soft touch.
Yeah, but then, this is the fish, by the way. Then he kind of like stayed for 3 years.
No one got up and went.
He ate like oh my God. I ain't no small person, but Jesus Christ, he could eat everyone at a table. Couldn't he? He has to put that much in his mouth.
Alright, stopping to eat. I just like to eat it and we're done with. He'd have eaten all this that we had originally and then some on his own.
He was terrible.
We'd go on holiday. He wouldn't have one ice cream in the morning. He'd have one ice cream.
As well, you know.
Then he'd go, I'll go back. What are you doing? Where are you going? I want
It
another
wasn't
ice cream.
that. We was at this when we went
Oh, yeah, the
away in
burger
England.
thing.
He had 6 chicken royales. Is that how you say royales?
Yeah.
Back to back.
6 chicken royales, back to back. Back to back to back.
I can't eat no more.
Okay. But the ice creams, he's like upset OCD. Like, he's like, right, I've tried one. I mean, when you're down south, like Devon, Cornwall, like the ice cream selections, like there's like 20 or 30 different options.
Devonshire ice cream.
Yeah,
Cornish
it's
ice
amazing.
cream.
But he must have tried about 10 ice creams in one
Excuse me.
morning. I was like, what the effing hell are you doing, mate? Pack it in, you're going to have rotten teeth by the end
Eat
of the
some
holiday.
greens.
I don't like the greens. Careful, you. So today's question of the video from us, our game asked the other day about your pets. Similar pet question.
I love Jerry the bearded dragon.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
I'd love it. I
love
asked him
that.
how big it is. I messaged you before about how big's your dragon. I love that you got a dragon called Jimmy.
I love to just go into his house,
Yeah.
just chill with him, go,
Well, you
get
got a
Jimmy.
story, but we ain't got time now.
What, if you tell me quick, I might get it in.
Yeah.
He's going to talk about Iggy. Alright then, so, we're really quick. Me and my ex lived with this lady who's a family friend for like, until I was getting our apartment sorted. And anyway,
We're not American.
it was an apartment.
Alright, okay.
And anyway, Leigh, so his best mate, who was my ex, we had,
He's now my best mate. He wasn't there because I didn't know him.
no, but
Because if I did do it, I would have took you off him years ago.
I'd like to see you say it to him.
Yeah, he's a big man.
It's like,
He'd come on the phone before, took his Jamaican heritage.
but he's English.
Yeah, English as they come, but family from Jamaica. He'd come on the phone saying, I'm a WhatsApp voicemail. He was talking all Jamaican about me. I'm like, I don't know what he just said, but it sounds a bit scary. And I was like, shut up, you idiot.
Yeah, it was so
Shut
funny.
you slag.
He was so funny. Yeah, so anyway, we lived in this lady's house and she was like, oh, well, I'm going on holiday, so for a couple of weeks while you get yourself sorted with your, like, moving, you can stay here. And we had a couple of weeks off work. And she said, oh, well, I'm going, I think cruise she went on, but anyway, will you look after my iguana? I was like, shit me, this fucking iguana, I'm sorry about this. But like, its tail was like that
They're
big.
huge, aren't they?
Its body was a tail like that big, but its tail was that big, and this tail was like... And anyway, it was a really hot summer's day, so we opened the back door, it was like a few days before...
Barney,
Barney!
you can't eat the tikka, mate. Pack it in.
It was a few days before we was leaving, and Queen was like, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll feed Iggy, his name is Iggy, the iguana. And so we got the door open, there's a massive big tank. The iguana, and I was like, lying on the city, like, oh, you know, let's just chill out. The iguana escapes. The iguana doesn't just escape. The iguana jumps up, runs up the curtains. I mean, up the curtains. And I'm like, oh my God, there's an iguana with a tail. Like, and she's like, oh, whatever you do, if Iggy gets out, don't go near the iguana because it whips you, it will put you in hospital. It will. She said, look at this scar. And there was a scar like that on her arm, but it ripped her apart. So, anyway, I got a blanket on top of me. I just hide under the blanket like that, and next thing I know, the worst happens. Iggy jumps from the curtain situation on top of my face. On top of my face. I have an iguana on my face. Under the blanket. Queen's outside doing the garden for her. I'm there with an iguana on my head.
That is so uncool. That's
So I'm like, God, I'm thinking if Iggy gets underneath this, we have a scrap underneath the duvet. So he comes in with, he's like, hey, what's the matter? I'm like, Iggy's on my head. He's like, oh my God, Iggy's out. And he backs off into the kitchen. Then he comes in with the broom, not to heat it. He's like, right, we'll get Iggy on the broom. So we got Iggy on the broom. And I was like, Puna. And he managed to put him in his tank. And for about 6 hours, I didn't move.
I don't blame you. I remember the time we thought, well, there was a big in the bedroom, and we just got scared and ran off and come and slept downstairs.
Oh, well, it did sting me.
Was it that time? No, there's another time.
No, I was down the road there, and it stung me.
Was it that time there was a spider in the room we ran and slept downstairs?
I had a dream there was a spider, and I hit Leigh in my dream.
We're pretty much, yeah, she hit me, okay. Right, guys, that's us done, 'cause we've gone way over the mark. But what I want to ask you was, for you, drop it in the comments. Drop it like it's hard.
Oh yeah, it's
in
our
the box
it's his question for
down
you.
there. No, there's not a box underneath my table. It's underneath the video you're watching.
Barney hasn't noticed the chip that you
No,
dropped.
it's more interested in the meat. So I'm thinking, one video you ask a question.
Okay.
One video I ask a question. So this is my question, guys. If you could come back as anything from a traffic light to an animal or a chocolate bar or anything in between, what would it be if you was reincarnated, if you believe in that or not? Just
Bit of fun.
Just a bit of fun. What would you come back as?
Do you know, I genuinely thought the question was here, what would you come back from the traffic lights as? Like,
Yeah, so if you walk to the traffic light and then when by the time you get back here you look like something else, what would you look like? That's Aim's question. No.
yeah. And I'll tell you what we want to start as well. Like, if there's anything you want us to discuss, so have you got any suggestions on what you'd like us to talk about or any sort of topics you'd like us to discuss in our videos, drop that in the comments as well as the reincarnation question, because we'd really like to know, because like that was nice listening to getting to know you all a bit and
Getting to know you.
no getting to know about your pets and everything like that, because we, as you can tell, we're animal lovers with our fur babies. Leigh, shut up!
I'm doing me 5 seconds of karaoke.
God's sake, does anyone wanting to move in with you?
No, they're coming to my underground bunker. You can bug off to Bristol.
Yeah, so if you want to, because we're going to wrap this up there, so if you want to just, why Bristol?
I don't know. It's the first place coming to me and it seems
You've got
pretty far
really
away.
high bridges in Bristol, and I've always been rather intrigued by them.
Yeah, and when we went to Bristol bus station with our mate who lived with us, they said to us, right, we're going to have 5 minutes for a toilet break in the service.
We went on a coach together.
Yeah. Going to the bus station, you can use the toilets, back on here in 10, 15
literally,
minutes.
like, you got 5-10 minutes at max. Don't go and do anything else. Just
Don't
go.
bring any food on the bus. He disappears.
He ran off to Bristol city centre and bought a bag of chips.
Bear in mind, he's never been to Bristol. Comes on the bus, big bag of chips. Boy says, what are you doing? He said, I've got me chips.
We was like, where have you been?
Yeah, me and I were right tools. The only 2 people sat there,
and there was
holding
a
up a bus full of people.
It was, wasn't it? Was it the coaches?
Won't catch you on no bus anytime soon, guys.
Do you know what he had to do? He had to walk straight back off the bus, put him in the bin.
Yep.
He did the same at Birmingham.
Oh, we're ringing.
He did the same at Birmingham train station. Now, if any of you seen Grand Central, it is enormous. We was catching a train from Wolverhampton to Torquay, and he literally, sorry, I've just got
I've got an itchy foot.
He literally decided 10 minutes before we got on the train to go to the McDonald's outside of the train station to get 2 double sausage. I can't blame him though still. To get 2 sausage and egg McMuffins.
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't be a problem if we weren't waiting for a sliding train.
We was 10 minutes off getting the train, and if we'd have missed that train, that'd have been it.
No holiday.
He did the same when we was on holiday, and we caught a taxi, and he went off, and what did he buy now? Sausage rolls. He went into the complex and bought sausage rolls, and the taxi was just like waiting, and we was there like.
He said, I'm just popping to the toilet. Half hour later, he comes back with something from the chippy. It was a chip shop, it wasn't sausage rolls. Like, oh, I got angry. So we've been waiting, buddy, 20 minutes. He's turning taxi. It's 2 taxis. I went, sod off. Whacked the chips right out of his hand. Every time he did these stupid things, he never got to eat the food because he got told to bin him by someone or not to have his hand.
All these like people on the buses want that.
Yeah,
you can't bring that on the bus.
Everyone. No one else could bring food on the bus. Who's OAPs on there? They could bring food on the bus. He thought he could. Special treatment. So, We're wrapping this up now, guys. But earlier on, Aim said to me, Leigh, I said, Aim, Leigh, take your clothes off. I said, why? She said, I'm putting some washing on. I said, I ain't taking my clothes off right now. She said, just take them off. You're going in the bath. I'm putting them in the washer. Took my clothes off. I didn't tell you, did I? In the space of taking my clothes off and jumping in the bath, I've had 2 big bites on the inside of my leg. And I don't know what the hell's bitten me, but it wasn't all attached to my clothes. It looks like a spider bite or a snake bite.
I had something like that. I did know on the inside of my leg, and I thought I had like an ulcer or something.
Yeah, I think it's
and
like
I swear to God, I reckon, because our washing line's a huge ass, like one of them ones that, sort of like that with the pole where you've got like the different 4 corners, if you understand what I mean. And for whatever reason, overnight, the spiders make their homes every single night in this. So I have to get like this outside feather duster, which I feather dust outside.
Why not?
And
I
get
love the cleaning, don't you?
and I feather dust outside. And I'd get inside the washing thing, but what if we didn't and a spider bit my leg in the night when I
don't care about your leg, because it's my leg today that's been bitten twice.
You look like Dennis the Menace.
No, I think that's way better, you know. Rather than like that, I'm going to start doing it a bit off to the
please
side.
don't. Please, I have to consider
Can't reach that side.
how bad you look when you do that.
Right, guys, we're off skis.
Yeah, remember to be kind, remember to be nice, comment, share, like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't forget or miss our upcoming videos. Answer the questions that we've answered in the comments below, and if you have any topics that you would like us to discuss, please again drop it down there.
And if you've forgotten everything she just said, wind it back, write a note.
Write a note.
Write a text, some bullet points.
Yeah, so Leigh wants to know, if you was reincarnated, what would you come back as? What did I want to ask? If you've got any topics that you want us to discuss or any like conversations.
My food.
A subject. That's it, like a subject you would like to discuss. No offence was intended as well by any of our comments. It's just the real deal. That's the way we are.
We don't cut this shit. We just stick it out there like it is. And that's what people like us, and that's what people say.
I don't sugarcoat nothing.
No, unless it's a donut. And then we have it covered in sugar.
I love Krispy Kreme.
Fresh donuts are the best with sugar on. They're hot.
They're not
sugar.
though.
No, yeah.
Do you ever have that anywhere else? It's like a little van in like your town centre, and they're like these really tiny donuts like that with holes, and then just are they called just sugar ring donuts?
Yeah, sugar ring donuts. Fresh hot donut.
I don't like that. I'll tell you what, nice ice ring.
Ice ring donuts.
You know, from Krispy Kremes. Don't say bye. You can't just knock it off.
I'm saying bye bye because we're going bye byes because we need to clear up this food. This has been a fun video.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed this video. I enjoyed the food immensely. I think I'm going to test you on some big words on one of our videos. I'm going to cut some really big words like the dictionary and ask you what they mean.
You never asked me if I liked it.
The food? Hey, Mo. My sexy, pretty little Amo. Did you enjoy the food?
Not little.
Sexy Amo, did you enjoy the food? You better run for 37 quid.
I loved it.
Really? You didn't, did you? You didn't like this food? Which part didn't you like?
Didn't like the chips.
The chips are a bit pants. The kebab was nice. Oh, balls to you. Laters. Bye-bye.